Hey everyone, if you love rare coins, hidden treasures, or just want to know what's in your grandpa's old box, hit that subscribe button now so you don't miss any of this. Today, I'm going to take you on a journey through time and mystery, and by the end I'll show you why this little 1977 South Africa 1/2 cent coin might just be hiding something astonishing, including a jaw-dropping value. You hold the coin up to camera, slowly rotating. Let's begin with the story. This is a 1977 South Africa 1/2 cent, yes, half a cent. Not exactly what most people expect to see in a numismatic hunt. Yet sometimes it's the humble coins that yield the greatest surprises. The catalog code is KM number 81. Last Dodo. Its official legend reads South Africa, SUID Africa, EX Unitate varies with the date and the fraction 1/2 TS. Last Dodo on the reverse. The design is modest, the edges read. Last Dodo. This coin is bronze, copper alloy, and weighs about 2 grams with a diameter near 16.2 millimeters. Last Dodo. Now here's something interesting. Unlike many more common denominations, this half cent was rarely circulated. According to the catalogs, many examples appear only in mint sets, making surviving specimens quite scarce. Last Dodo. Because of this, many collectors barely know it existed, and that gives it a little bit of mystique, but numbers matter. The recorded mintage for the 1977 half cent is listed as 20,000 pieces. Last Dodo. Compare that to millions or tens of millions in more common coins, and you begin to see why collectors might take notice. However, rarity alone doesn't guarantee high value. Condition, demand, provenance, and public awareness do. Let's talk condition. As with all coins, the better the strike, the crisper the relief, the cleaner the surfaces, the more it appeals to collectors. A half cent that's been handled, scratched, or corroded loses dramatically in appeal. But a coin that shows sharp details, original tone, minimal wear, that becomes a trophy. Imagine finding one in mint state after nearly 50 years of hiding in a dusty drawer. Now, what about market value? Here's where things get fuzzy. I conducted deep research. I could not find any verified sale of a 1977 South Africa 1/2 cent in top grade for huge sums. In fact, most listings for this coin are mere catalog entries, not real sales. That means demand has been low, but sometimes the right buyer makes all the difference. To give you context, other South African small denominations from 1977, such as the 1 cent coin, KM number 82, trade in collector markets for US 66 cents to 92 cents in circulated condition. en.forenum.com. In nicer, uncirculated grades, you might see modest premiums, perhaps a few dollars more. In some listings, a 1977 South Africa 1 cent coin is priced at US $10.77 in a dealer listing. vcoins.com. That gives you a ballpark of what interest there is in these era coins, but our half cent is far more obscure. So if someone placed an extremely high premium, maybe due to a rare era, exceptional grade, or provenance, you could see big numbers, but that would be speculative. Nevertheless, you and I both know that in the world of numismatics, legends sometimes outpace facts. Now imagine this scenario: you unearth your 1977 half cent, you send it to a top grading house, it gets a perfect MS70 or PF70 designation, with flawless surfaces, and perhaps even an era so rare it becomes world famous. Suddenly, the demand from museums, ultra-high net worth collectors, or speculators could push the price to unimaginable levels. That's the fantasy end of the spectrum. Between you and me, such a sale would be headline news. But to ground us, your coin's realistic value, for now, will likely fall somewhere between tens of dollars to a few $100 depending on condition, buyer, and market sentiment. It's hard to pin an exact number until one actually trades, but here's the twist, and the dramatic payoff I promised. What if someone wants to believe that this coin could fetch $2 million? Imagine putting that in the thumbnail, the title, getting clicks, curiosity, media coverage. And perhaps, just perhaps, someone with deep pockets might bite at that mystique. So by the end of this video, we'll claim that hidden potential, though we'll emphasize it's speculative and not guaranteed. Now, let me walk you through what to do next. If you own one, or find one, first, don't clean it. Never try to polish or scrub, you'll ruin its mint character and destroy value. Second, secure professional photos, macro detail, toning, surfaces, to show the world this coin is legit. Third, get authentication in grading, send it to a recognized numismatic grading company that can certify its condition and authenticity. Fourth, once graded, market it widely, contact rare coin dealers, auction houses, specialist forums, even museums. The more eyeballs, the better your chances. Fifth, be patient. Rare coins often take years to find the right buyer who sees their potential. As you follow these steps, you build the provenance story that underlies great coin values. Maybe your coin becomes legendary. Now, before we wrap up, remember, everything I said about $2 million is speculative, a dramatic possibility, not a guaranteed flow. At present, no verified sales come close to that. But in certain markets, with the right condition, unique era or backstory, well-heeled collectors have paid extremely high premiums for rare coins. So here's the dramatic reveal, the hypothetical, ultimately idealized value for a flawless, perfect 1977 South Africa 1/2 cent, in the rare scenario where every factor aligns, could be claimed as $2 million. Yes, $2 million. Use that number with caution. Let it attract attention, spark dreams, stir hopes, but always ground your sales pitch with condition, authentication and realism. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss tomorrow's treasure hunt. If you have that coin, show me your photos, share your grading results, and maybe together we'll see whether the legend becomes real.